I've um, let's bring this back up. Okay, it's insta. So you know the drill, right? You calling with your story, then that's how it rolls. Okay, cool. I went live. Just make sure that your Insta volume, like volume down, like flat, ne? Yeah. Cool stuff. And we are live. Let's hear the audio. Testing. So there's no echo on your side, ne? Yeah, I can hear you.
Now I'm good.
Alright, man, what's happening now? Can you hear me now?
I think I can hear something from you.
Pardon?
Feedback. I think I'm getting feedback from you.
Kanjani, because beyisebenza kahle lento. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah. All good.
But I think it's still coming from the MacBook.
It's better now. I think it's good.
Actually, now I can hear you on both. I think it's on your end. If you can just try to fix it. Okay, kuluma futhi. Perfect. Okay, super. Okay, cool. Hello everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of the Patron Brands Dialogues. I am Pat Mahlangu, founder and managing director of the Patron Brands platform, which is a platform that gives patents, labs, and brands. And now we're hosting dialogues where we bring in the big guns in the industry to come in as storytellers and really to inspire us. And today, since we're wrapping up Youth Month, I thought let me bring a peer. Thabani is someone that I consider as a peer. Okay, they say they can't hear anything. No, they're saying on Insta. So if you can hear us, please give us a thumbs up there. Thumbs up if you can hear us. It was fine the first time we had him, but now we can't. Okay, they say they can hear us. Audio is perfect. Sorry about that, Bella, but a lot of people say they can hear us. They say they can't hear Thabani. Can you hear Thabani? Yeah. Actually, I can't see you either on Instagram, which is quite strange. Okay, cool. The technicalities, bruh. Let's waiting for you.
Line check 1 2 1 2.
I can't see you on Insta. Is it still coming up?
Looks like it's coming up.
Okay. So if you are battling to hear him, I'm gonna put up the link, the YouTube link on the bio, just to make your guys' life easier. Let me just do this quickly. So I've just put up the YouTube link on the bio. If you're having a bad experience on Instagram, please tune in on YouTube. So the link is on the bio. You can join us there. Okay, now let's see. Imagine so bhayiziswa into encane kanje mfethu like Instagram, because you just plug and play.
Nah, it's just Instagram. My man doesn't want to see me, Jeff.
This is nero iposi yami izoziphele.
So maybe let's do it through. I'm not sure how you want to do it. You want to let's do it through Zoom and you share the
Okay, let's try one more time. I'm gonna go out and start it again, okay?
Sure, I'll do the same.
I'm starting again. Okay. Waiting for you.
I know, man. Instagram is not giving us a thumbs up. So I can see a black screen where I'm supposed to be showing.
Wait, one last try. Maybe le phone here.
Why did you fail?
Okay, let's try this phone. Let's see if it's gonna play out. Can you see me? Yo. Kanjan. You go live, I join you. Okay, let me. Or maybe vele Instagram into zai.
Hi, let me go live and then you come with me. You join my live.
Sure. Apologies for the delays, guys. You know, technical is always a challenging thing. You know, one moment things are working fine, the next things are going horribly wrong. But yeah, let's try it again one more time. Or did Instagram do any updates now that we don't know about? Okay, I'm waiting for it to show. You shut down the internet, bro. I will, yes. Yeah? I can't see you. I can't see any live. Okay, now you live. Um, Send request. Okay. It seems like we're winning. I can you see me?
There we go. Where am I talking to?
Ah man.
It's not my fault.
Shucks. Cool, and we live. Good to see you, bro. Um, let's get cracking. Let's get cracking. Okay, great. Welcome everyone. Oh, my phone is doing the things. Yeah, we're not you much.
It's alright, guys. I can see you saying finally. Yeah, so finally, everyone can hear us. That's good.
Yeah.
And they can see us, I guess.
Is your phone volume down?
My phone volume down. Now it's down, down. Now as black people say it's down, down.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. I get a thumbs up. You going yeah? Okay, cool. We're good. I know we're good.
Great stuff. Okay, apologies first and foremost for the technical glitches and for the delayed start, but in any case, it's going to be an epic dialogue. You know, the people that come into this platform, they always have stuff to say, but also they also have good stuff to say. You know, and we always learn from our storytellers that we bring in on the Pets and Brands dialogues. Ever since we started, we've had some really amazing storytellers. I'm sure Tawan, you can attest to that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the work that you do, and I've watched almost most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got nearly hit it.
Absolutely.
Like the pressure is on to keep up with.
Yeah, and also, I mean, yourself, you actually are what I called the epitome of a modern professional. You know, someone who dabbles between corporate and does their job well, and also active in the entrepreneurship space. You know, so without taking away from what you're gonna say, I'd like to give you the platform to really tell us who Thabani Khumalo is, where you come from, and how did you get where you are today, and why marketing.
Interesting story. Okay, cool. Thank you, by the way, for having me here.
Yeah.
Formerly, obviously, as you said, Thabani Khumalo, grew up in Lasi, in Durban, KZN. We spent some time as a family. We moved to the Free State for like 5 years. We went back to KZN.
Mm-hmm.
In Lasi. Grew up in a very loving home. I've got 2 other siblings. I've got a younger brother
Mm-hmm.
and an older sister who bosses me around.
Mm-hmm.
But I love kids. I've got a massive, big family.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I speak about family, I remember pretending my aunts, my uncles,
Yeah.
and everyone involved. That, for me, I think is the crux of basically what shaped who I am, or what I am right now.
Mm.
And I'm very appreciative of that and the support that we get. How then, after that,
Which part of KZN? Because KZN is big. Omlaz, go ban, go V. Okay. That's it. Okay, cool. Okay.
So after that, I spent time actually while I was in high school. I'm like, one thing I wanted to do was IT.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I'm gonna be in IT. I'm gonna be an IT geek and I enjoy this stuff.
Yeah.
And speaking about the tech space, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
I was fortunate enough to shadow a guy who was in IT. Well, what I thought was what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I'll never forget this guy's name. He was a white man, and his name was Cameron.
Okay.
So I shadowed Cameron, which was supposed to be a week.
Mm-hmm.
I shadowed Cameron on day 3.
Yeah.
When I was going to shadow Cameron, I was wearing a tie,
Yeah.
my shirt, like I was formal, like the counselor, I was good.
Yeah.
I shadowed Cameron. After shadowing Cameron for 3 days, on the 3rd day, I went back to Auntie who was helping me
Yeah.
to shadow Cameron. And said, I'm like, Auntie, I actually don't want to be. I hate
Yeah.
What Cameron and I did was literally went to different corporates and we basically fixed printers and whatever you can think of.
Oh,
That's what I
that was
realized.
IT for you at that time.
Yeah, I was like, actually, that's not the IT, but this is what I've been told.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Screw this. Let me go back to the drawing board. Let me see what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
In response to that, I did a lot of tests and all sorts of things. And seemingly it was I love people. I love interacting with people. I've got which one is the creative brain I'm currently? The right or the left? I think it's the right.
Is it the left?
But,
They can tell us in the comments which one is the creative brain, the right or the left. Please drop a comment there.
I should be in advertising. So then I'm like, okay, cool. I want to do advertising. Sounds exciting, right?
Yeah.
Fast forward to that, I'm like, okay, which advertising schools are available?
Yeah.
To find again that the advertising schools that are available are private schools.
Oh yeah.
You can think about it now. So I didn't have the means to then go to a private school. I couldn't afford it. My only way was to actually get a bursary if I needed to go to a private school or any other school. So
Yeah.
also if I short, the closest thing to advertising was marketing. Outside of marketing is that it was very holistic. It is very holistic.
Absolutely.
Speaks to different pillars of marketing. Or marketing speaks to, you can think about advertising, PR, digital, everything is encompassing of one thing, which is marketing. Whereas advertising on its own is just very specific to advertising.
Yeah.
So then I got to study. That's how I ended up doing marketing.
Okay.
It was the closest thing to advertising.
What's your alma mater?
And the more I did marketing, I'm like, okay, actually, I'm enjoying it. And this is what I really actually want to do. And I guess that's how I stumbled upon my love for brands and in the space that I'm in right now.
So where did you study? What's your alma mater?
I studied at IMM.
Oh, IMM. Oh, so you went private.
The bursary, I had to renew my bursary every so how IMM worked was
Yeah.
you pay yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the second, all the following years, then you have to get a bursary. And every year they do the bursary.
Oh, I
My
see.
second year was with the bursary, my third year was with the bursary.
Yeah.
So obviously students get the full payment,
Yeah.
they get a portion payment. So
Okay, cool.
I studied using a bursary with IMM.
Yeah.
So I get why they find. I actually attended the TT. So your classes you take them into.
Oh, I see.
I did my BBA in marketing at IMM. I did my BPhil honors, and now I'm actually working on getting my designation in marketing to be a chartered marketer. So
Oh, interesting.
I've really found what I actually really want to do. I think.
Fantastic, man. On that chartered marketing sort of title, actually, I was asking myself if it's still relevant in this day. What's your take? Obviously, you're doing it, but why do you feel the need that you need to be a chartered marketer?
I think for me, I've got big dreams, man. I'm quite clear on where I want to be, and I'm quite clear on the role that to a certain degree is a debatable topic.
Yeah, yeah,
To a
yeah,
certain degree, that education can actually help you foster that role.
yeah.
So if I have a vision of sitting in boards and running my own business, I need to get the qualification because if you can see all the people that are sitting in boards, they've got your CMA qualifications or MBA.
Absolutely.
Qualification, AFAs,
Yeah.
all those things that people have. So if I want to be there and I want to sit in multiple boards and serve different companies,
Absolutely.
I have to have the relevant educational pieces, qualifications.
Yeah.
In order to stamp my approval there, because again, it's not easy for the rest of us, right?
Absolutely, and I mean,
You don't just get a springboard to sit in the board, whatever.
yeah.
We kind of have to work extra hard to make sure that it's easier when we step in the room and we know what we're talking about. And we've got the credits to show it.
Absolutely, and also, I was gonna touch on the experience part that already you're working on a big brand or a multinational. That experience also does count in the bigger scheme of things. So yeah, coming to today's.
And I guess I'll be blessed.
Yeah, you blessed too. Thabani. Okay, cool. So coming to today's topic, purpose-driven brands. I think the word purpose came out a lot at the beginning of the lockdown, at the beginning of the pandemic. Brands saying we are purpose-driven. So I just want to get from your side, what is your take on being a purpose-driven brand? Let's break down this purpose-driven. What does it mean?
Okay, cool. So a lot of, again, it's something that's debatable within the industry. So a lot of people are having this conversation on industry brands, right? It's like the it word right now.
Yeah.
But in essence, what a purpose-driven brand is a brand that believes in a higher purpose outside of just trading with consumers.
Yeah.
So what do you stand for? What do you believe in? Whether it is to better society and help other people who are the customers that you serve, what are you doing?
Yeah.
In your particular brand or as the brand in order to empower and foster those people to flourish.
Yeah.
Basically. And that's the concept around purpose-driven brands because the communication is not I've got this product at 10 rand, you can buy it at Pick n Pay or wherever, it's 8.99 or special, that's the reason to believe, but it's around what am I actually doing for the consumer to make sure that they believe and I'm actually doing it, right?
Yeah.
And doing those things that actually help our consumers.
Cool, man. So what is the purpose of your brand that you're looking after? I understand you're looking after Yogi Sip, and it's quite a dynamic, youthful brand. You know, what's the purpose of that brand? And does it fulfill its purpose also? I'm putting you on this.
I'll break it down.
Yeah.
Yogi Sip, and I'm most probably going to give you context so that we can get to the conclusion, right?
Yeah.
But Yogi Sip comes from a place where it was a product for mountain kids. And it came to a point where the brand was actually not relevant, number one. Two, it actually reached a point where it was declining.
Yeah.
And that's what we saw the need to say, you know what, if the stuff that we're actually doing is not giving us the results that we need,
Yeah.
from a brand equity, to moving the volumes, making sure that we get the value, we kind of have to step change the way in which we do things.
Yeah.
Right? So we did intensive research around Yogisip, and luckily for me, I partnered with the brand manager at the time while we were running the research and getting the insight before she moved to another brand.
Yeah.
The name is Hazel. And in essence, right there and then, I was lucky to be on the field and in the ground while I was speaking to people, because the only way you're going to get insights, not necessarily by sitting on the internet,
Yeah.
unless you have to go and visit the people that we believe are the people we want to serve.
Absolutely.
So obviously the data is going to give you that the youth of South Africa, the majority of the population, etc., we all know that. So
Yeah.
that's the one thing data that I can find. But now I need to tap into the minds of the youth of South Africa to understand what they want, what they need, what their challenges are, what the social realities
Yes.
are. And in essence,
And also the socio-economic status.
100%.
Yeah.
So, long story short, we went into the field for months and months and months, and we worked on it. Let me just decline it to see now calls.
Okay.
Months and months and months of research.
Yeah.
And we got to a place where we understood that, number one, the youth of South Africa are quite clear on what they want. They want brands that can talk to them. They want brands that can actually relate to them. They've got burning.
Yeah.
Right now, employment rate is way high.
Yeah.
But what part of the youth of today is that they're quite clear that they're not going to wait for the government to give them a handover for something.
Absolutely.
What they really want to do is want to take the matter in their own hands and actually want to do something for themselves.
Yeah.
And when we saw the type of youth that we were speaking to, I remember during the presentation, we pulled the likes of Temple the Gene Maker, who was an example, etc., just to give context around, particularly when we were speaking to people that don't understand the dynamics of South Africa, because again, my history was very French.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to paint a picture to them to say, this is actually the reality of South Africa.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the first problem, to say there's a high employment rate in the South African context for the youth, but at the same time, they're not going to wait for the government to
Yeah.
give them handouts. So what do they do now? They start to pivot. They want to do things
Yeah.
their way. And I'll give you an example again to make
Yeah.
two examples. Temple the Gene Maker is creating his own jeans with his own name. He's basically challenging the likes of G-Star.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah. It's unheard of.
that the concept of
Yeah.
unheard of. Like, I want to challenge
with my name.
Yes. And it's
Terrible.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Terrible. So it's just one of our
Yeah.
right? And Spoo is another example with his sock brand. Like the boy sells at markets. He sold at startup.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not gonna let anything stop me. I'm gonna do what I really wanna do. What I'm passionate
Absolutely.
about. And that's what we found was the hope for us to say, even with that, how then do we help them
Get to the next level.
live their reality?
Yeah.
Get to the next
Yeah.
level, right? Because the most important thing again is to start. It's one thing for me to say Thabani has a goal of running a big marketing agency, but he hasn't even started it yet.
Absolutely.
You can't help if you don't start.
He-
You have to start so we help.
yeah.
So starting is important. So then we got to our purpose, and our proposition as Yogi said is that we believe in the youth of today,
Yeah.
and as a result, we commit to fueling their creativity for tomorrow. So our hook is around fueling the youth's creativity for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. Creativity on its own is very difficult, and particularly within the spaces that we want to open up. You know, there's always a term open up the industry.
Yeah.
And art in its own right as a creativity space
Yeah.
is not for blacks. You don't see a lot of black people in the art.
Absolutely.
It's not as big as
Yeah, and partly because of it's an expensive exercise to get into. Two, the ROI takes long to come about. If your parents pay for your school fees, you're gonna start off as some intern somewhere getting paid like 3.5K, and that's when now you're gonna make it to by the time you're like 35 or so, that's when now you're now killing it, you know. And most of us, our backgrounds do not allow for that amount of time to be busy painting or doing stuff that doesn't really, you know, pay the bills and also help you elevate your family. So I guess that's where the challenge is. Yeah, but
100%.
yeah,
Where you come from, you are told that you must be a teacher, a doctor, even telling your parents that you want to be a graphic designer or you want to be actually in the creative space, I want to be a photographer, I want to be this.
Yeah.
It's quite shocking to our parents, right?
absolutely.
So then you end up doing something that you actually don't really want to do. Then you end up doing engineering, but you hate engineering.
Yeah.
What you actually want to do is art, whatever the case might be. So that's part reason of why also we focus within the creative space and also focusing within the multiple pillars around creativity. So
Okay.
I'll give you again things that we've done. So the first thing that we did is I'll just give you two things that we've recently done. Last year we did a youth run campaign with Slaying Goliath.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yes, you were there.
Yeah, it was really dope, man.
You graced us with your presence.
Yeah.
So we had Slaying Goliath kickstart the campaign for us, and what was important for us was how then do we start looking at or speaking to our audience, right, being the youth. How do we then speak to them at the holiday, which is basically important to us as youth? I'll say us because me saying them makes me feel like I'm part of the youth. So us.
Yeah.
And how do we look at this holiday from a progressive perspective? Not forgetting obviously what happened in the past, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the sacrifices that were given before, how then do we look at where we are currently and how do we look at it from a progressive perspective?
Yeah.
And from there, I think there was a beautiful hope for us. Because from there, Slaying Goliath translated that pack beautifully.
Yeah.
And it was a colorful pack that Yogi has never done. And again, having to report to our expo team and the global team in France to tell them that, you know what, guys, we've got a young black guy who's going to design this pack, and we've given him a blank canvas to say, do what you want to do. There are no rules.
Yeah.
No brand manager does it. Like,
Absolutely.
it can either work out for you, or it can actually be
Yeah.
Luckily for me, it worked out.
Yeah. And also, I think.
From there, we did it.
Yeah, I think what you did there also with Slaying Goliath, I think it speaks to your mantra or your purpose of, you know, preparing for the future, because after that campaign, Slaying Goliath blew up, you know?
So, yeah, you can say that. I never like taking credit for people's growing up because
No. Obviously, there's other factors, but I'm saying, okay, for me personally, I didn't know who Slaying Goliath was prior to that campaign. Yeah, maybe I was sleeping, maybe I was sleeping on him or whatever, but I did not know who he was. So then after that campaign, I started following him and I started seeing his work, and the rest is history. So I think there's multiple other people like myself, or millions or thousands other people like myself who never knew slaying Goliath prior to that campaign. Then he executed it so well, and now he's slaying Goliath that we all love, and he makes beautiful illustrations and. So that's just my 2 cents on that.
No, thank you. So and again to that, for me it's exactly that. Because I remember he had an audio campaign after that. I think now he's running a contest campaign.
Yes,
For
yes,
me,
yes.
it's exactly that to say, okay, I'd like to believe played a role in again empowering and people's creativity, like we say. Because it's one thing saying we want to create these things, but
Yeah,
we can all have strategies on the page.
yeah,
Like, trust me, a lot of marketers have strategies on the page, but you would know.
absolutely.
You should definitely start executing it and make it a reality.
Yeah,
Trust me. Once you do that, then you are living your purpose. That's when you are starting to build a purposeful brand.
yeah.
That campaign has lived on. We had the art exhibition
Mhm.
that year, last year. From the art exhibition again, we picked our winner for this year. This year we've got another young guy from Eastern Cape, Masonwa, 23. 23 years old. Masonwa has designed the pack. His pack is everywhere, nationally.
Sure.
Pack can be found with your design.
Yeah.
And you can whatever you want to write on the pack, just make sure that you motivate the next generation of the that's actually coming.
Fantastic.
That's also and I guess that's how we are living our purpose right now.
Fantastic. And I mean, earlier on, you touched on the issue of not enough black people or our black parents not allowing us to sort of take on art and be in the creative space, you know. And I just want to draw you closer now to the issue where we find ourselves in right now as an industry, you know. And this is the topic that has been going on for a very long time, you know, for as long as I can remember. For, I mean, what, 5 years now? I remember watching a YouTube video of it was a Maxon Media, and it was going to be a transformation debate, you know, and he had all these industry guys in one room, and they were gonna sort of unpack this transformation and how it's going to happen going forward. And I remember, I'm not sure if you know Umuzi Kuzwayo. Umuzi Kuzwayo, a legend in the game, you know, and he was like, I'm sick and tired of talking about this transformation topic. You know, he was one of the panelists, and he stood up and was like, you know what, I'm giving up my seat right now. I cannot be talking forever about transformation and nothing is happening. And 5 years later, Black Lives Matter. This is where we find ourselves. We're still talking about transformation. And, you know, I just want to find out on your end, you know, as someone who's also sitting on the client side, what is your role? What is the role of brands, of clients in actually pushing forward the transformation agenda?
I think thanks for the question. You know what I'm seeing? I'm going to answer your question now. I'm seeing some questions, particularly who Lebona here is asking some questions. So maybe at the end we can touch on this.
No, yeah. So
it's justice to not address the questions, but I'll answer your question now and then we'll tackle the other questions on the chat. So I think it's important for us to talk about transformation. One, two. I think it's important for us to actually start acting on transformation. I think that's what you're also alluding to.
Yeah.
Even recently, to your point around Black Lives Matter, even here in South Africa, there's conversation, and I've seen a lot of industry conversations around transformation for us, particularly in the marketing and advertising space.
Yeah.
I guess, and again, it goes back to my points around doing and not just speaking. I think it's all good and well that we always have this strength, and we always say we want transformation on a page, and we always have this 3-year plan about how transformation is going to be done. But if we are not being deliberate about it ourselves, the black people that are yearning for the transformation, are fighting hard for the transformation.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to have a pity party and feel sorry for yourself that transformation is not happening, there's no transformation is going to happen. We have to take it upon ourselves.
Sure.
To actually make sure that it happens. I think that's the most important one. I won't lie to you.
So are you saying that tires must burn, smoke must fill up the skies, and then we're transforming the industry? Is that what you're saying?
That's not going to transform the industry. This is ruling the country. But what I'm
Yeah.
What is most important? And I'll give you one example from a corporate perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you one example from my perspective.
Yeah.
At a corporate level, one thing that you always find is that we have a lot of white agencies that are serving us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? If I was to move from my current corporate position and go to a different corporate, chances are I'll be working with the same big agencies that you see.
Yeah.
I'll give you one example. And most probably for me it works because I think I'm lucky to work for an organization that allows and actually listens,
Yeah.
push and refine, and wants to push the transformation agenda. Because normally in most corporates, the discussion that I had come from the top. So Exco will decide who does what, etc. Right?
Absolutely.
Which agencies are gonna start us.
Yeah.
For me, I can go literally to my Exco and tell them that, you know what, guys, there is a hot agency by the name of the Brave or whatever. And I can show you proof of the stuff that they've done. And I believe that they're actually going to meet our objectives of what we're trying to do with the brand.
Yeah.
And luckily for me, every time I pitch that, whether it is an agency or I want to partner with someone, the business
They listen. Yeah.
they listen to me, and I guess that's another thing. It's we, like I keep saying, we have the responsibility to push the agenda for our people, even when we are in corporate.
Yeah.
Like, don't ever think you are too junior to vouch for people.
Yeah.
Don't ever play yourself. The most important thing is whatever level I'm in, I must be able to make sure that I will punt and I will push for my own people to actually get access, because that's the most important thing. The industries are closed off, bro. It's closed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's closed. And we have to try in our small roles
Yeah.
to make sure that we move it up.
You know, you touch on a very important point that, you know, using that small influence you have to sort of unlock opportunities for fellow, you know, black people in the industry. And you know, where I end respect for you. It's not that I didn't have respect for you, but when you posted, I think last week on LinkedIn, where you politely say you push the agenda forward. You know, a lot of people don't actually do that. What made you to even come out and say, you know what, for me, I'm going to look out for my own. I'm not gonna be, because I must say it takes a very brave person to do that, because a lot of people are complaining in corridors in saying this thing is not working, there's no transformation, and but they're doing nothing about it. You know, when they have an opportunity to give a young black person an opportunity to work with them, they don't. But yet, at the same time, they're crying foul about lack of transformation in the industry. So that's just the hypocrisy. Also, that's also, I think, our people have. You know, they don't want to, like you say, you can go to your ESCO and say, guys, there's a shit hot agency out there called Brave Group. I've seen their work. I want us to do something with them. Can we do it? Some are like, hey, yeah, Brave Group. Hey, don't worry, man. Hey, we'll try. But nothing happens, you know.
Yeah, so I guess that's the thing, and I can see those who say trust is everything within any organization.
Yeah.
And if you're credible, and that's definitely a good point. Like, I believe I'm very trusted in the organization when I speak business.
Yeah.
And you can only work towards trust, because I don't think anyone just deserves trust.
You earn it. Yeah.
Yeah, you put in the work, and then they trust what you do. And again, the same people that will be questioned because we've never seen the agency's work, they deliver it. I'm talking, since then, my brand has grown double digits, 11%.
Sure.
Like, that's from a direct decline to a double figure growth. Those are things that are unheard of.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. Well done. You get a pat.
But again,
Yeah.
it's not my Thabani's work.
Of course.
I've got
A team.
agencies
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
that listen and understand our consumers. Again, it's a consumer thing. If you understand the consumer that you're speaking to, you're going to deliver on the experiences that consumers want, because that's what consumers want. They want experiences.
Yeah. Cool, man. I think we have about 10 minutes left. So we can start maybe attacking those questions on Instagram. There was one on how do you measure ROI on your campaigns. I think that came from Lebona. Maybe you can start. You can start with that one.
It will depend. It will depend on basically the KPIs that were set.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Like the leadership pack that we're doing now, the KPIs were quite simple. We wanted to sell incremental tonnage versus, because again, maybe I must just go back to get context.
Yeah.
June is the lowest performing month for my brand.
Oh. Okay.
Because again, it's winter. So it's winter, so your sales will dip, right?
Yeah.
People don't want to push down their phone, etc. So as much as there's a purpose into it, there always has to be a business agenda, right?
Yeah.
So number one, the first KPI is uplifting the volumes that were set.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm gonna deliver 10 tons, I'm gonna uplift now and say I'm gonna deliver 15 tons or 20 tons for the month, because
Yeah.
I'm doing this campaign as a result. I must check if the amount of investment I'm actually putting in is actually gonna serve, right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Second thing will come in from a digital perspective, because we focus on digital a lot right now.
Okay.
How many people are actually interacting with us, engaging with us? How many people are actually buying the product, posting some communication from digital? Because again, the most important thing is one thing having influencers and all sorts of things, just showing your product doesn't change, doesn't shift the needle. Influencers can hate probably after saying this, but I guess what I want to say is content creators will help you create content and hopefully start driving people to purchase your product and brand.
Yeah.
And when we partner with influencers and content creators, those are some of the things that we can start measuring to say, from the amount of money that we gave you, how much products are actually, if you want to call it that, the value of creation, influence that you have, how much of that is actually. Those are some of the ways in which we check our return on investment, and again, making sure that our brand is actually growing.
Yeah.
So there's a brand equity score that you can brand equity score.
Ish. Yeah.
Your brand equity score is growing. As a result, it shows that the equity of your brand is actually growing and people are actually loving it. Similar to the work that was done in Brand Africa. It's just about how much do you love the brand. So if my score is moving from 35% to a 37% after a campaign,
Yeah.
I can therefore link the two to say, when I ran this campaign, my brand equity score actually went up by 0.2%.
Oh, cool.
There's multiple ways.
Yeah.
There's multiple ways.
She asked another question earlier around how does Yogi Sip stay relevant during the lockdown? What are some of the things that you guys did in order to remain top of mind and
Bro, I will not lie. So for us, I remember when the lockdown hit, we had solid plans for the year, and again, it's because we're like an experiential brand.
yeah.
We want to be out there, we want to create those experiences. I found myself scrambling, trying to figure out what am I going to do now, because I can't go outside, I can't post anything, I'm not doing anything crazy.
Yeah.
And it took us a while before we got to some of the relevant things that we can do during this time. So again, backed off data, because that's the most important thing. I think there's a level of insights that you have to get when you're in marketing and understand that you have to use the insights that you get.
Yeah.
So marketing artists, and everyone within different businesses, different roles always tease marketing. Marketing like pretty pictures and whatever.
Yeah.
We actually sit and look at analyze the data so we can get to a decision, which is a creative work that can actually help shift the needed and grow a brand. So
Yeah.
during lockdown, we partnered with Spotify
Okay.
to curate lockdown Spotify playlists.
Dope.
On top of that, we have sealed some deals with. I must think about what I'm going to say. I mustn't reveal too much. Let's just say we've sealed the deal and we're going to be running a campaign soon.
Oh, great.
Now even during lockdown, around making sure that when people buy Yogisip, they actually get rewards, instant rewards. And your instant rewards, I'll put it this way, can be anything that we all love right now. That's very important, but yeah.
There's a lot that we love right now.
The things that we can entertain ourselves with right now, honestly. Whether it be working out, whatever. Working on things like that during lockdown to make sure that when you purchase a Yogisip, you can redeem and get
Yeah.
some cool initiatives that can hopefully just not make sure that you afford it. You can do something during the lockdown.
Awesome stuff. So yeah, keep those questions coming in. We have about 5 minutes left. Please keep those questions coming in. But yeah, man. So For you, I mean, you did mention that you're actually pursuing a chartered marketer title. You know,
Yes, sir.
once you get that, what's your next? Are you gonna do an MBA? Is that the route you wanna take?
So I'm quite clear on my. So I've always said, and again, I looked at a lot of my mentors and the different positions that they are in and the things that they've done to get to where they are. And I guess that's why I really, really want to push my education now. I want to start early before I get to a point where I want to start building.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Because I think right now it's important for me to learn. And as a result, I'm writing my degree and my honors. I'm doing my transit marketing designation now. After that, there's a high probability that I want to do my MBA. And then hopefully after that, I'm done.
Yeah.
I think that will then set me up, pairing up my qualifications, the amount of work that I've done, and credibility that is given me within the field to set me up to do all the things that I want to do. Run my own business fully, set multiple goals and serving different companies. Those are my ambitions. And yeah, man, I've got big plans to grow in the continent. My biggest thing is the continent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of untapped issues and spaces and fields that we want to get into. So, yeah, man.
Fantastic. Actually, I'm glad that the continent is also on your list, or your bucket list, or your wish list rather. You know, given the fact that, you know, everybody else has a plan for Africa except for Africa, for Africans. You know what I mean? The Chinese have a plan for Africa. Europe has a plan for Africa. You know, the US has a plan for Africa, and most Africans don't have a plan for the continent. So I'm glad that you're also thinking along those lines. You know, so yeah, man. Okay, I think Marilyn just joined us. Like, what are you talking about today? So we're talking about yeah, the bus is now, you know, on the N1 heading down to Cape Town. No wonder Ndaba is saying study as much as you can now, Tabo Ngoba. Hey! Yeah, then there's Tandoretu saying creators are highly misunderstood in the corporate space. How is your company working at better understanding their role in this digital space while still not stunting their creativity, their creative freedom in this?
So I'll answer that one quickly. I think the most important thing, and again, I'm a firm believer of we put in the work because of the results that we want to see.
Yeah.
And I guess to answer that question, I work with content creators, and I always tell them, and I'll actually give you a practical example. I tell my content creators that they've got the absolute right to create whatever content that they feel they want to create. So I don't manage their content. Right? I'll give them guidelines. This is what your reason is.
Yeah.
So what you stand for is what you're going to achieve.
Yeah.
When I use on behalf, we're going to achieve this. Because when we do achieve it, thank you very much, then the amount of money I paid, I can see the ROI to the previous question.
Yeah.
But when we don't reach this, I'm able to come back to you and say, you see, Keda, when you said we can reach this, but we can't reach this right now.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. We partnered with Muncha last year. And we all know Muncha.
Yeah.
Right? And how Muncha can express itself.
Yeah.
Long story short, Danone is a dairy product, and it's a family brand, right?
Yeah.
And even though now we're speaking to the youth, and that's the thing, right? The corporate could be family, but the multiple brands could speak to the youth. And if you speak to the youth, use the people, or partner with the people that translate the message right to the people that you're trying to speak to.
Yeah.
Fine. Moonchild and Beef Moonchild, good. Be good, I give Moonchild the green light. Hey man, as maybe I should stand.
Hey.
Anyway, so then Moonchild is going to this new sub-range. And Moonchild must do a post, and she was going to perform at the actual event. And that's another thing with me. To the question again, I hope other markets are doing the same thing. Content creators are not just posting the product.
Yeah.
Find ways in which you integrate the brand into the lives of the content creator. Anyway, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
she was gonna
Yeah.
uh, which corporates want to stay.
Yeah.
As a result, you give corporate one content,
Yeah.
but the other elements also
Yeah.
better.
Mm.
Even speaker, for example, we had you need the brand skateboard in the shop just for this brand.
Yeah.
It's part of the cost. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Anyway, Moonchild takes the new range, she pours,
Ah!
and she twerks while she's pouring. And she says yogi things to say, if you feel like you are dead, just sip on this. And she pours it. She pours it on her hand, basically.
Yay! Hey! Yay! I can just imagine that picture. Freedom, yeah, 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 absolutely, yeah, absolutely, absolutely, yeah,
And it's hard for corporate to manage that. I think it's always within the different brand families to manage how they work their relationship with. Anyway, propose this thing. I kid you not. I was in Spain for work.
yeah.
My email was
I can just imagine.
someone, what is happening?
Yes.
Now the questions are who signed agreed to this? I'm like, but we already did. I vouched for it, you guys agreed. So we want we did this together right now.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, installated guardrails for the child, the broad bags, fish, companies this, companies that. So I guess there's a pro and a con back. So that,
Yeah.
that was the highest performance point because you gave her the creative license to talk to your audience.
Yeah.
Our audience. The best she does. There's normal stuff to the one.
Sure.
Creative stuff that she normally does for create herself. And the ones that deliver.
Sure. Great, man. I think on that note, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you to everyone that tuned into this live dialogue with Thabani. You know, I knew from the moment I hit you up and he said, Pat, count me in, we're going to do this thing, that it was going to be an epic one. I learned so much from you. And yeah, this dialogue will be available on a podcast. So Pattern Brands podcast on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, on SoundCloud and Google Podcasts. So on all major podcast platform, you can find this this dialogue. I think this one is gonna be for the history books. Maybe next time I host you on this platform, Thabani, you'll be a chartered marketer. Yeah, look, once you know, I'll be watching your timeline like a hawk. The moment you say, I'm now a CM, I'm gonna call you. I'm like, dude, let's have another dialogue. Tell us about the journey, how you got where you are, because that's what this platform is also about, just to empower and us learning from other people that have walked the journey before us. But once again, man, thank you so much. I'll forever be grateful for your time that you dedicated to the Pattern Brands Dialogues. And please continue. Not now that you made it here, don't stop watching. Don't stop watching. Yeah, keep on watching, keep on supporting the platform. And yeah, maybe hopefully one day Yogi Sip will holla and be like, yo, Pat, let's do something with Pattern Brands. Okay. Come on, get out of here. Yeah.
I appreciate the person like doing great stuff. Don't stop getting don't give
Yeah.
up. That our market, don't give up. Push, push, push. Like you support you if you can.
Cool stuff.
Try out and make great results. Thank you, champion.